Hi, everybody. My name is Jackie Schwab, and I just wanted to say congratulations for just taking a little bit of time to recognize that maybe you could use a little bit more balance in your life. But don't worry, your PDF is already in your inbox, but I wanted to take a couple minutes to explain how some of those various items on the checklist might work. So, the Balance Booster checklist is for moms like me and moms like you who really do love their work, and it contains 10 quick and easy steps to help you get some sort of balance in your life and your career. And hopefully, so you can continue to crush it in your career without neglecting all the people that you love. And so, the very first item on there is making room for what matters to you. And that can be really hard to do when you have a whole bunch of things going on. I have 4 children and I have my own business, and sometimes just finding room for all of it is just a bit more than I can handle. So, clear some of the clutter out of your life, right? Remove some of the things that aren't necessarily needed anymore. Very often, we forget that we just keep adding stuff on top and we don't really reevaluate what we still need to do. And number two is set some boundaries, say hell yes or it's hell no, not maybe or sure. Just remember, like every time that you say yes to one thing, you're saying no to something else. And sometimes we just need to have those bulletproof boundaries to allow us kind of our own permission to just say, no, I'm not going to do that right now. I have other things going on. Number three is just getting out of that crazy morning mayhem and finding some routines that work for you. Routines are really 90% of what we're doing in life is unconscious, and that's what our routines are. So if you can start putting in some routines that you consciously create, it kind of feels like you compress time a bit. Number four is exponentially expanding your productivity. And you do that by duplicating your influence, be that at work in your power base or at home with your kids, helping out with chores. If you just find other ways to sort of duplicate the things that you need done by applying really smart, strong influences, it does help for you to be able to get a lot more done the way that you want it done. Number five is supercharge your energy. I think we forget sometimes when we're super, super busy that everything that goes inside of us is what's fueling us for moving forward. So finding good ways to stay motivated, to keep your energy high, maybe that's movement, maybe that's types of food you're eating, but managing your energy is almost more important than managing your time. And number six is establishing essential self-care routines as well. And self-care routines really do allow you to be set up for success. I mean, one of the most important ones is getting enough sleep. And I know it's hard to think, oh, I have so much going on, but if you get the right sleep, you have enough energy to kind of fuel you for keep going forward. Number seven, connect more deeply with your children and your spouse using some of our programs. But overall, if you spend the time you're spending with your children and your spouse in a quality way, and even with your career in a quality way, then you don't feel like you necessarily are missing out on quite as much. And number eight is implementing some time management into your life to help you skyrocket your productivity. There's all kinds of really great tools out there. I'm a big fan of calendaring and block scheduling. I also have a little timer, little cube that tells me how much time I'm spending on stuff. But everyone's management technique is unique to them. But find a way to help you keep the things that are most important to you right in front of your face all of the time. And number nine is set your foundation for decision making. And that might sound kind of like an odd thing, but think about it as your mission, vision, and values for your life, not just for your work. Oftentimes we forget that we need to set up what we believe in at home as much as we do at work. And that way, it's easier to make decisions. It's quicker to make decisions if you know you're a heck no, I never, move over these ethical lines, or I'm a heck no, I told my family that they're first and I always be home at 5. But setting that foundation makes the decision making much simpler. And number 10 is kick procrastination, guilt, and self-doubt to the curb. Uh, we all have heard from every self-help book in the world that you either fight, or flee. But there's a way to face your fears so that way, whenever you feel that fight fight or flee response. And for me, it's procrastination, right? I feel that I kind of like, oh, I'm just so tired, I just need to relax on something, or oh, I don't want to do that really hard project. But that's really your body telling you, and a trigger to tell you that now is the time for you to slow down a little bit, pause, and figure out what you want to do. Now, those are the 10 kind of categories that I use, or the checklist that I use to keep myself going and with all my kiddos and the different businesses my husband and I are running. And of course, it's a lot more nuanced than that. Otherwise, we would all be doing it anyway. So hopefully the walkthrough is a bit helpful. But I really wanted to offer you an opportunity to work with me one-on-one if you think that it makes sense for you. And I want to offer you a free Balance Booster Breakthrough Call. And what we'll do is we'll go through what's most important to you, put together an action plan for helping you get more balance in your life so you can have more balance with success without always feeling so guilty that you're leaving your loved ones too early or you're leaving work too early. And if that sounds like something interesting to you after our call, of course, I will offer you an opportunity to come into our pilot program for career-driven moms. So you'll find the link underneath of the video here that shows you how to book a call. It's super simple and super easy, and hopefully we're going to talk again soon. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.